especially your love interest with
Wilfred Zaha, yes, exactly.
Explain that. How did that start?
It started when I heard this rumour that he was about to come to Manchester United, and a love just formed. You know, if I was Gareth Bale and if it wasn't trademarked, I'd do the love heart. It's trademarked. What's going on, guys? xDaZez here. Today's video is going to be the annual Wilfred Zaha review. This one's obviously on FIFA 17. Last year he had a 77 rated right winger card, 87 pace, 83 dribbling, 66 passing are the ones you really want to look at. The dribbling one is the one you want to look at the most, because in my opinion Wilf is one of the best dribblers in FIFA 17 at the moment. It's just so much fun holding down RT and running. 89 pace doesn't sound like that much, but in my BPL team for some reason he just looks lightning quick. I've got him on the right and Balassi on the left, and they're just so good together. Balassi is fairly quick as well, but Wilf just seems to be so much quicker. I don't know why. I think it's just because I like him so much. By the way, you're going to see the clip before my intro. I'm going to admit, I'm going to be biased towards Wilf because I love him so much. Just my type of player. I seem to have the same type of style as him when I'm playing football, so I kind of take that into account. I just love that style of play. Let's just get straight into the stats. Like I said, his dribbling is great. His 4-star skill moves are so much fun to use. I would recommend learning skill moves in this game because they are pretty fun. They've added some new skill moves in, and that's why I have Balassi on the left, but let's just forget about Balassi. 4-star, you can do so much skills with them. Berba spins are key. They work like a charm. I'm not going to lie, they work like a charm. So yeah, tricks, just running with Wilf really. Counter attacks are fun as fuck. If you just hold down RT and run. If you get stuck, like I said, do a few tricks. His cutting inside and shooting is the best way to do it. He's such a ball hogger of a winger, that's what I like. You know, he's a typical, give me the ball, I'm just going to run, take on everyone and score. And if he needs to, he's going to pass it. His passing is decent, his short passing is decent. I haven't done much switching with him. I've done like, you know, get the halfway and just pinging over to Balassi and vice versa, or Balassi to Wilf. His first touch is good in that aspect as well. His chest seems to be better in this game. If you watch the previous review, you're going to see it's got a bit of trampoline chest. I think that was more in the game, it was more of a bug. But in this game, he seems to have a good chest, a good first touch in general, which is key for a winger. One thing I must say about him is his free kicks and his finesse finishing is awful. His finesse finishing is awful because I've got him on the edge of the D, right on the 18, just outside the box pretty much, for those who don't know. I've tried to whip it just into the far post, and it just seems to brush the post and just go wide all the time. He never seems to get enough whippage on it. I've never scored a finesse shot with him unless it's literally one-on-one with the keeper and he just puts it inside of him. From that, his free kicks are a bit iffy as well. I need to work on free kicks personally. I've worked on Robbie Brady's free kicks. I can score with him, I just can't score with Wilf. His free kicks are awful. If you try power them, like I said in the previous review as well for the last game, for some reason in this game they go up and to the right. It's just awful. He goes into row Z every fucking time. And then when you try to do it too soft, he doesn't get enough lift on it. So personally, I need to work on them. If he can score free kicks with them, comment down below. If you like Wilf, by the way, comment down below and we'll have a discussion about it. But I need to work on his free kicks. Like I said, his first touch and passing is really good, or fairly good in my opinion. And I just want to reiterate how good his dribbling is. It's one of the best. He's one of the best dribblers in the Premier League in FIFA, in my opinion. I have a new Sanchez, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what he's like, but in my opinion, Wilf is one of the best dribblers in the Prem. If you make a Premier League team, I think he's the one to go for. Better than Deulofeu, better than Ox. I think he's just the way to go. His strength might be on the low side. His determination to get the ball back sometimes is actually really good. He's got medium attacking and low defensive work rates, and they're not ideal, but he does get back. Ironically, he does get back fairly regularly. And I like that about him, but it's the fact that when you're trying to go from defence to attack, he doesn't push as much as you'd want into him, but he does get up the pitch eventually. Especially if you're playing a slow counter-attack where you're just passing it out, he will get up the pitch eventually. But a lot of the time, if you have an attacking wing back, he'll go instead and Wilf will actually cover in at the back, which is fine to a certain extent, but I just like to give Wilf the ball and just run him up the pitch to actually get him up the pitch, if you know what I mean. So that's my opinion on Wilf. In this game, I would recommend him again. I'd recommend playing him for about 10 games. If you don't like him, that's fine. but personally he's one of my favourite players at the moment. Like I said, I've got a personal bias towards him. Take my opinion or don't take my opinion, I can't speak highly enough about him. I just love him way too much. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see more reviews, leave a like. If you like Wilf, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of him. And yeah, talk to you later. Good luck.